Today we celebrate the fellow who has done a great deal with putting smiles on the faces of boys. Barnum was his name, but not his family name. He was, however, named after the one that came to your mind. Barnum Brown was born on February 12 in 1873, and he was fascinated with discovery and hunting for things even as an infant. This curiosity was encouraged and celebrated by his parents. After all, they did name him Barnum, so what more could you expect? Barnum's teachers, on the other hand, were not so encouraging. Fortunately for us, he did not let the system extinguish his kindled embers of interest, and they grew into a raging inferno for his 66-year professional career. Barnum was the first person to unearth a Tyrannosaurus rex in 1902 in Hell Creek, Montana. When the bones were put on display, they drew the largest crowd that New York had ever seen, even larger than P.T. Barnum's American Museum had. To this day, he still holds the record of the most fossils ever found. Some people called him Mr. Bones, while others called him Dr. Bones, but he preferred the prophetic and simple name of Barnum. I certainly don't blame him. Scientists named Barnum's discovery Tyrannosaurus rex, which is Latin for the tyrant king. It did not take movie makers long to make T-Rex a star too. The dino was featured in The Lost World, wrestling with the giant ape in King Kong, and of course, wreaking havoc in the Jurassic Park movies. True to his namesake, Brown's last project was designing the dinosaur models, including his beloved T-Rex, for the Sinclair Oil exhibit at the 1964 New York World's Fair. Sinclair Oil sponsored some of Barnum's digs, and used the dinosaur as its company logo. Ever the showman, Barnum did his fieldwork dressed in a full-length fur coat, tie, and topcoat. Barnum died a few months before the fair opened. And while he never got to see his work on display, he would have been pleased that the crowds lined up for blocks, just as they had 60 years earlier. And they still get in line whenever a dinosaur comes to town. Encourage curiosity, especially in children.